create a case, dynamically create a case. But what if someone is not giving this value? What if someone is not giving this value? They are just passing an empty values. So that is also important to us, right? So we should do the we need to validate the payload. We call this as a payload, right? So we need to validate the payload. So how are you going to validate the payload? That is very important to us. So how are we going to validate the payload? Before this, let me open our response. Okay, where is our response? Response property we have, right? Somewhere we created response property. Case ID status. So I'll add another property here as error description. So in error description, I want to describe what's the error it is, what error it is going to throw. Yeah, so now what I'm doing is I am checking whether this claim type is empty or not. Okay, so here what I do is I will say apply data transform. So at this particular place, what I do is I will say validate payload. So I'm going to validate the payload. So validate payload, I am writing here. So now when, so I'll check here when thing create details. Where is that? Yeah, here. When create claims dot claim type dot or claim type is equal to null. Okay, is equal to null. Then what I want to set is I want to set response dot error description as claim type. I'll add missing claim type. I'll add like this, missing claim. Okay, and I'll again check another one, add sibling below. Otherwise when, so otherwise when again dot create claims dot claim type is a finished claim name. Okay, so these are the things which I'm giving there. Is equal to empty. Then what should I write again? Or I'll write when only. Instead of saying otherwise when, I'll write when, because I want to update each and everything, right? So here what I do is I'll say Control C, Control V plus if at all, if there is anything, if this is there, if it is adding, then it will add. So comma plus plus missing what? Missing claim name. Okay, let's stop with these two. So this is a payload which we have written, save. So now here I'll write as if this is null. Null means there is no payload issues. Then continue. If else, jump to error. So what do you write here in the error? So as we have written, I'll write here what? Primary dot response dot error description. Same thing. I mean, there is nothing, because anyways everything is set in this one only, right? So I am adding that into this, or else we can do like this also. Yeah. So just set param dot error is equal to this one, and then I'll go back over here. Instead of writing this, we'll do param dot error. Okay, so now what we do, we'll go back over here. So what I'm saying is it will first, so it is first. See, I didn't write any of the things, so I'll write here description, format payload, create case, route to work list, copy the values to case, save the record, set the successful message or status, not message, status, error message. Okay, so now you'll understand. First, in the first step, we are formatting the payload. If the payload is proper, then it continues, else it will go to the error. So here it will come over here. So as there is nothing, it will throw message, it will show empty, not here. Yeah, in the error it will go here, it will throw empty here, and response status it will send it as 500. and whatever that response status we have, we are sending it as status, and then we are writing the error description as whatever the I change it to param dot error, right? Param dot, yeah, param dot error. So param dot error, it as it is, as we are copied into that param dot error only, so we have moved that to here. Okay, now check. Now go back to the postman. Okay, you didn't give claim type, claim name, let it be. So send it. You can see error description hasn't come. Let's see why that is not there. So you can see status as 500, case ID is not created. Even here also you can see 500, but error description it should show. Why that error description hasn't come, we have to see. So let tracing. So I will trace here now. Okay, so action run, post here, execute. You can see error description hasn't come. Let's see why it is hasn't come. See this. Okay, so you can see set response, it went here. Param dot error claims dot create claims equal to null. Oh, it is saying false. Response is false. Apply data transform, it went. Create claims equal to true. It said claims type is true. Yeah, that's fine. Claim type is true. Really, it is true. Even though it is false, that's fine. So set param. We'll see what is there in param. Can you see missing claim type is there, right? Under this param dot error, missing claim type is there. Okay, so error should be there. You understood, right, what I'm doing? So I'm checking each and everything. So in our payload, claim type is missing. So that is what it checked. Whether claim type is missing means yes, true it is. So it copied what is there in response. In response, it copied whatever it is. Okay, in unnamed it is saying miss. Okay, not here. End here. It is end here. Okay, so if you go to unnamed, it is that. Okay, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is in the set param, you can see set param dot error. Here you can see that param dot error is missing claim type. Okay, then it will go here. So response the error description is equal to empty. No, right? It is false. So as it is false, it directly jumped to the 7th step. So in the 7th step, we have written what? In the 7th step, we have written. Where is 7th step? Yeah, in the 7th step, we have written these all things: primary dot response dot error description param dot error. Is it not param dot error? So what are the param dot error is there here? It didn't go. Let me do it again. By this time, let me see what is there in unnamed. So unnamed, that param dot error gone. Okay. By the end of this, there is no parameter. That's the problem. So let me run this again. So tracing. Let's clear this. Or let me close this. Trace. Run. Post. Yeah, now you got it, right? So error message is going out of the context. Error message. Now you can see that missing claim ID and status is 500, right?